Hey guys, Corey here with the last of my rainbow series. It's red today, and although you might think this is super pink, I figured pink and red, they come from the same. So there you go. You guys, this was really fast and fun to make. I had a different idea in mind, but I really love how it came out. So let's just get started. So what I'm doing is I'm just squeezing out some ink from these mermaid markers, the Jane Davenport. I could talk, that would help. Mermaid markers. And my thought is that I was going to have these like drippy like parts where I was like going to like let it drip all the way down the page and everything, but it ended up that I did these like splats instead, and they actually came out really cool. So I was super happy about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go on with that. See, I was like, oh, I'll stop this, but then I was like, no, it's awesome. It's super fun. So I gotta be honest, I meant to have this up like forever ago, and with the start of school and everything else, like my time just got like super taken up. I dropped the ball, I felt like, on so many things, and I haven't been able to like catch up. So I'm finally starting to catch up. So anyhow, sorry for the delay on this last part of the whole rainbow series. So then I've got this Vicky Bouton paste stuff. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, but then I just mixed it in with some of that mermaid marker because I want it to be pink, because I'm going to use a heart stencil and just put hearts through the splatters once they're dry. I think I was thinking about it going, is this really what I want it to do? I think I was a little bit nervous because I did like the way the background turned out and I didn't want to mess it up, but I do go ahead and do it. It did take a little while for that stuff to dry because I had put it on so thick, but it came out cool. So anyhow, I'm putting on these little hearts. This stencil came in a Felicity Jane kit, and it's like one of my favorite little stencils ever. So now this stuff dries fairly quickly, but I just put it over to the side because I was like, I didn't want to like waste it. I knew it had to dry before I was going to be able to finish this page. So that's where my photo is going to go. And once it was dry, I could go ahead and start embellishing the page. So I wanted to get some more red things on here. So I found this like fun little pieces of washi tape that had a lot of red in it, that are just old things from my stash. And I'm just going to layer those on both here and then over on the other side. I'm just trying to pull in as many red things as I have. Not surprising, I don't have a ton of red stuff or even this like dark pink stuff, but unless it's like in a Christmas kit, and I wasn't going to use Christmas decorations on this page because it had nothing to do with Christmas. I guess I could have made a Christmas page altogether, but I think I pretty much scrapbooked all of my Christmas photos back when I did my December daily this year, so there was no point in trying to do that again. So and plus I really love this photo of my husband. He's got his raincoat on, which is bright red, and this favorite place that we go to on date night every week. The lighting in there has these cool like neon type of places or neon signs that are red, and it's just really cool. So I loved it. I figured it'd work great on this page. Plus, the photo, his coat, or like different parts of his jacket and different parts of the lighting and stuff kind of look like the hot pink. So it works these colors like so well, and I was really happy with that. So I'm just going through all these things. I've tried to pull out things from my stash that were red or hot pink. And so I'm just going through all of that stuff. I end up using this one little transparency tack because it's got little red and blue hearts on it. So I figure I'll use that with the photo. Just staple that on, and then I can go ahead and get my photo adhered down to the page. I had this red ink splattered all up my arm, like it looked like I had cut myself all the way up my arm, because when I had splattered it down, I really made a huge mess. I think I had it on there for a couple of days, and we actually had to go someplace and look halfway decent, and it looked like I had like a bloody arm. It was pretty bad. So I was going to use pull out the red things from this multicolored thickers pack, and so I did find enough for date, but I didn't have enough for night because the title was date night. And so I was like, okay, I'll do that, but then I was like, no, I'm going to use these foam thickers instead because at least they were all red. So I went ahead and got those down. And then I can just continue to kind of embellish the page. I was going to put the date on, but realized that it's not really any one particular date. It was actually just Wednesdays in general. We do our date night every Wednesday. That we're able to, unless he's out of town or we've got something else going on. It was pretty nice over the summertime because we were able to go early because the girls didn't have anything going on. But now that school's back in session, we won't be able to go until late. Because we'll be driving them around for different sporting events or sport practices and things like that. So the last thing I'm going to do is embellish with all kinds of different little hearts and things like that. So I just pulled all of these out of my stash. Most of them are from old hip kits. I have this little button that says XOXO. It's got red letters on it. And then I found these jelly bean soup, little epoxy stickers, and some of these little wood buttons, different things like that. And I'm just going to continue to put these little hearts all over the page. I did want to go ahead and get my journaling on because I wanted to put some hearts around the journaling. And so obviously it's going to make it a lot easier if the journaling is already on the page. So I'm just going to get that on, and then once it's all finished, I can finish embellishing my page. Just a few more little hearts here and there. I think these are from Pretty Little Studios, which is one of my favorite places to pick up embellishments and things like that. And then these jelly bean soup ones. Just a couple more, and quite honestly, you guys, this page, it's finished. So here's the close-ups. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please leave them for me in the comment section. I'll be happy to get back with you. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this rainbow series. I know I have. I love color. I love scrapbooking these wonderful colors, and we'll see what happens next. Thanks so much for stopping by, and you can find me on Instagram at Corrie J Creative. Bye.